3:23. We are ready to rock and roll with more Braves baseball, and off we go. Game 2 of the series. And you said in the pregame,
we'll have a lot to say.
Getting the call there on the inside, Spencer Strider in the National League. And the payoff pitch is just a touch off the outside corner, so a leadoff walk here. Paul Goldschmidt deep to left, and this ball is gone. 2 batters in, and Spencer Strider and the Braves down 2-0. So between the two teams last night, there were 8 home runs, and now
Schmidt, although the team might not be playing great this year, he won the MVP last year. And still quick hands as he was able to turn on that ball.
Days away from his 36th birthday, a little early birthday present. We'll try to settle back in here and face Nolan Gorman, and that is lined into the Braves dugout. Yesterday. And and there Strider gets that one, but now you're going to have Murphy chase it down, and by the time he throws to first, tough luck for Spencer Strider as Gorman will read ball, like he says, 100%.
Yeah.
So the first 3 hitters read. There's a good block by Murphy. Ball. He gets a ground ball deep in the hole. And safe at first. Arenado beat it out with that big last step. And it's an infield single.
It's like Orlando right here. Watch this kind of. I guess he was just so deep in that hole, really wasn't able to get anything on that throw.
Arenado run homer by Goldschmidt. Now 2 more on with nobody out. Executive NL East title. Runners break, and they will get to second and third. Gorman was going first, and then Arenado saw him stealing, so he took second as well. Contreras on a bounce to Ozzie. Ozzie looked home, but he'll take the sure out. And St. Louis has a 3-0 lead. And the DH. Right center field. This ball is hit deep and off the top of the wall. Burleson trying for 2. He is out. But the run will come home to make it 4-0. Good job, though, by Ronald to get that ball back in on second base to get Burleson.
You know, it's not a real fast runner. That ball hits off that brick part of the wall, Brandon. It comes back quick. And good throw by Ronald, and Orlando was just able to get him, I think, right here on the hand, you'll see. Yeah, right in the arm, the elbow.
And you saw St. Louis opting not to take another look. Good decision by them. And now here is Jordan. Had 3 hits, including a homer, and drove in 2 runs. Missed one. Good job, though, bouncing back, takes care of Walker. But St. Louis strikes with 4 in the top of the first. Braves did get a couple of runners there, but stranded them in the bottom of the first. Tommy Edman laces this on the chalk down the right field line. And Ronald thought about trying to get him at second base, but Edman runs well, and he's got a double. And win. He'll try to bunt. But gets ahead of him, 1-2. And the 1-2 could not get him to chase on the swing and a miss. There he got him. Strider with a slider takes care of Mason Wynn. First out in the second.
When he can keep
bar. Tell you what, in a tough season, he's kind of. Runner goes for third, and it gets by Murphy. So Edman picked a great time to run. He's 90 feet away from a 5th run. First they won the title. Infield comes in now. 1-2. Shallow left. They will not try to test Eddie's arm. So let's see if Strider can get out of this. 2 away now. It's interesting. You look at his hit some balls and has not been able to find the gaps. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. He laid off, did Goldschmidt. And it's a good one. Fastball by Goldschmidt.
To monitor him and make sure he's ready October.
We'll see if that stays that way through the rest of the season. And by the way, it was on this date, September 6, 1995, that do too, exact same. Well, they hits every night. That is tough. Well, 3-1, nowhere near. Fouled back out of play. Down the left field line. If this is fair, it is trouble. It is fair. It bounces up and over the wall, though, for a ground rule double. So Gorman to third, Arenado to second. Yeah, they're right in the middle of the pack as far as runs per game is concerned. Yeah. Ground ball past Orlando. It'll plate 1. It is 5-0. The corners for Burleson. And then unfortunately Michael Soroka.
Yeah, I feel bad for Michael, man. You know, competitive nature.
That one somehow got over the head of Olsen. Braves will get an out at second base, but Arenado will score. Yin and yang.
And just physically, man.
Good pitch there from. There's a strike. Fastball at the knees. And 2 strikeouts tonight for Jordan Walker. And for Spencer Strider, that is his 250th strikeout of the season. An error record set by John Smoltz.
Sorry.
Smoltzy's Cy. Runner breaks for second. And a stolen base. Burleson gets into scoring position. It bounces that in, nowhere near. So a 4-pitch walk.
I think this is going to be it.
Yeah, Brian Snitker is coming out. A rare sight. Strider had pitched at least 5 innings in 25 of his 27 starts this year. But here he is taken out with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd.